Right, I am back. My computer just completely crashed on me. And then if you're wondering what happened, why there's two streams, there's a stream before this, where I did my draft, started to play a game, and then my computer just straight up. I can't see chat at the moment because I haven't had a chance to bring that back up. I will be working on that while I get in, hopefully. Alright, so... Oh no, yeah, that counted as a loss. Hats off to my computer. Thanks for the auto loss. Hopefully it stays on after this. Oh, yeah. Just trying to get chats up here, guys. Sorry. Um, go pop up chat. Other chats. All right, let's see. That's actually not a bad opening hit. All right, we'll roll with it. Oh, hey. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I should move over to the screen. Yay! Nothing but mess ups on my side. I'm apparently good at screwing things up. Doesn't matter. Let's lead with a red. Don't want to play the mountain, because that would be stupid, and something I would do. It's all distractions of having the computer die and having to come back live. But to be fair, I don't think it was Arena. My machine has just started doing that on me lately. Might as well swing, because even if he blocks, I'm going to gain 2 life. Yeah. Which of course he's going to block, but... get that life advantage! I really could go for one of those. It's sacrifice, so I like that. I'm gonna bring in a Spark Ton. Do my attack, let him do his block, see how this lands. Excuse me. Gain my life, and sacrifice that. Do that, and don't get the kicker, but whatever. Replace my 2/2 groundling with a 3/3 flyer. He's playing green, so he might have something like, ooh, there's the Hydra. Ooh. Oops. What happened? Oh, he didn't play any 0. He must have played 0x. Ugh. Feel bad for him. Alright, so I think a two-headed zombie will do me a lot of good here. Probably gonna block my Child of Night. Will pump me again. And he's gonna concede. Feel bad for him. That move is the type of thing I would do. Alright, I got a win. Which, to be fair, I can usually squeak out a win in the draft. In fact, I believe 3 might be my best. I've ever hit 4. But let's keep rolling. Maybe this time I'll hit 4. I somehow doubt it. Pretty happy with the deck, though. I mean, it's thanks to Lord Slap-A-Man, who helped me, again, in the previous stream, connected. Since computer problems, lots of fun. They seem to be going around Pod 6 Club at the moment. Like a bad cold. Except for colds go away, computer problems usually don't unless you throw money at it. Yeah, right, I got the motivator. And hopefully get the sky scanner. I could always put this on the motivator to keep it alive if I needed to. Not ideal, though. So that's definitely a keep. Show the opponent who's boss. That's all it is left to do now. And I may have had way too much caffeine. Or maybe just the right amount. My last opponent got mana screwed. Well, so hopefully this guy doesn't get mana screwed. Oh no. I feel bad for him. He's getting land hosed. Mr. Jace over there. Well, definitely bringing out that 4-2 menace. Actually, yeah, why wouldn't I... Let's not make that mistake. Go in for the 5. Maybe if I'm feeling lucky and my computer doesn't crash, I'll think about doing a competitive... I almost said Dominaria draft, because that seemed to be what they're offering for the longest time. Guilds of Ravnica, which came out today. Which hopefully you've had a chance to play, crack some packs, get some cards, and all that wonderful, magical stuff. I can kill him on the next turn if he can't block. Just boom. Attack. I'll attack. I'm doing 6 damage this time. And just purely with my lava axe, I've got him on the next turn. Again, he's getting land hosed though. Jace is getting land hosed. My opponent. The one that I can say, at least for this match, I hate. Once the match is over, we're all good. But during this match, I hate them. With all my might. Boom. Nothing fancy, just go for the straight win. Alrighty. It's 2 wins. I'll take it. 2 wins, 1 loss. And that 1 loss, I'd like to think, was 100% due to my computer crashing. Not the numerous mistakes I made at the beginning that were probably going to cascade into a loss. 100% just my computer crashing. What I'm going with. Alright, so let's see. There's Sure Strike around. Higher Blade that I can hopefully get. I need 1 more for the Lightning there. I can get my Neonate out on the first go. Alright, let's go for it. Not play the wrong land. I've done that definitely more than 12 times. And we'll probably do it again in the future. I think I go, play the land, and then just use the drain. Steal that life from my opponent. Swiftclaw, eh? They're definitely living up to their avatar with that move. This is a very interesting move I could do. Yeah, let's try it. I'm going in with the Neonate. And when they block, I will sure... Well, if they block, I will Sure Strike. If they don't... They saw it coming. I mean, that was pretty suspect. 0-3 coming at you. Why would I do that unless I'm making a big mistake or have a battle pump? Got that motivator, but wait, I was so lost in it. That was a mistake I just made. Why didn't I? Yeah. Really on the ball today. Oh, no, that's why I don't want to do the motivator. Yep. Mistake after mistake. See, I was thinking I could use the Sure Strike as a blocker during my turn, but of course the Goblin Motivator ate up my only mountain. Ooh, Luminous Bonds. On the Motivator. Okay. Things are not looking fantastic for me. I am either going to Sure Strike or Higher Blade when he tries to attack. I could go for the Sure Strike, because that keeps my Neonate alive. For the Blade... Ooh, a 3-3 haste. Not good. Alright, so that's definitely a candidate for the Higher Blade. I'll take the 3. For now. Hit that damage button. I think I want that dragon, but I need a blocker out here. That doesn't leave me any land open. Do a sure strike. The 4-2 could kill the 1-3, but then that still lets the 3-3 through. I really need to sure strike on that next turn. And he's probably gonna play something, so. I gotta try and get rid of that Swiftclaw. Unfortunately, it's my best move, so I gotta sure strike it with my Neonate. And take the 1. At least I keep my Neonate alive then. Blockers. Declare my blocker. 1 blocker. Sure strike. Damage. Can't afford to the non-kicker kick it, so. The Lightning Mare doesn't help me. The opponent's not in the air at the moment, so what better thing to do than put it in the air? And since I can't block with my Motivator, why not motivate a dragon and do some damage? Probably gonna want to play my 2-headed on the next turn. I think I can play both, yeah. Lightning Mare and 2-headed. Unless I draw something fantastic, which is likely. Act of treason. Ooh, that's treasonous. That's still end of turn, right? Yeah. Ooh. Don't have the land, though. Go for the life. And the damage. May not have been the best move there, but time will tell. They can still swing in for 2. I can block 1, so it's, you know, still taking 1 to the face. Ah, another Luminous Bonds. Alright. That's definitely a thing. Pyromancer. It's... Got the Neonate too that I can drain them for some life. Potentially maybe I'll 2-headed Giant on the next turn. Neonate takes 2. thing is, I really need another blocker out there. I need to use the Neonate to block. So might as well motivate the two-headed zombie. Have it. Swing in for 4. They might also keep 2 creatures back to block with. Ooh. Angel of the Dawn, eh? Ooh, and it gave everything vigilance. Ooh. And +1/+1. Ooh. That's not what I wanted to see. Actually, I should have let the Neonate die on that one. Oh well. Right? I am not sitting in a good position. I mean, of course, they're going to swing overhead with that 3/3. That would be ridiculous not to. Can you do one more? Can they do one more damage to me? No, but I'm dead on the next turn. Even if I top deck, yeah, I'm done. GG. On to the next one. Which puts me at the do or die time. Come on, I can hopefully get that 3 wins. Do about as well as I normally do. Just like when I played Hearthstone. I used to do like the arena drafts all the time. It's terrible. Actually, to be honest, I perform worse in Hearthstone drafts than I do in Magic drafts, but I'd like to think I've got a few more years under my belt in playing Magic. Yet I still make plenty of mistakes. Do I feel lucky? No. But I'm going to keep it anyways. I hope that those top decks are good. Ooh, lands. Not the top deck I wanted right now. Child of Night, though. That is the top deck that I did want, or one of the ones I'd be happy to get. Probably could have attacked. No, because they would have blocked. Two-headed zombie, that is my trick, sir. Or madam. See? It so is my trick. Ooh. I can't let that stay. I might have another pump. Yep. Oh, it hurts. And that doesn't help me? That doesn't really help me. Creature would. I guess I could have bluffed with that land, but I was figuring, you know, just get the damage in. Whew. It's instant, though. Can't block because I don't have Menace. Of course. This is feeling like this may turn into a one-sided slaughter, and me being the one getting slaughtered. Other Oakenform. Oof. Wait. I screwed up so hard right there. I could. Oh man, I could have used my my strangling spores before they pumped. Instead, I am now dead. Cool. Ah. Didn't get that third win. I got 2. Believe me, I have gone 0 wins before. It's not a fun feeling. I wouldn't say 2 is great, but one of those 100% was my computer crashing, not my bad plays. I was going to recover from those, I swear. But I got a second pack and 200 gems. So shall we see what is inside the packs? Dragon. At this point, I'm almost happy to get any cards. Ooh, a Johnny! Oh, that's hilarious. I was actually talking to a friend of mine, Sorcerer, before the stream about this card. And there we go, I go and pull one. I've played them before, too, in my white decks. That is a very nice pull. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy with that. Alrighty. Shall we do some ladder? I think we shall. With my new deck, which is Merfolk. Which is not really new, because it's mostly stuff that was already in Standard. Well, mostly. It's actually 100%, I believe, all stuff that was in Standard. No, that's not right. There's actually a couple guilds. A little bit of Surveil sprinkled into the Merfolks. You know, like fish feed in the water. Oh yeah, and Capture Sphere. That's also new. And that is definitely a keep. Mr. River Sneaky out on the next go. See, what I'm very curious to try, and I'm sitting on, I guess I didn't, the other stream, is because you can redeem them inside of Arena, I picked myself up the Planeswalker decks, or the Nerfwalker decks. Mostly so I can get the cards in both real life and in-game. That was the final push for me. 100%. This is the first time I've ever bought a Nerfwalker deck, as we like to call them. Right. Definitely got to go wide here. Pump up that River Sneak. Get in there with a River Sneak for that turn 2/3 damage. I was kind of quasi-hyped on that. I thought I was more hyped, but the hype wasn't there. Oh, flat. Demeanor Spybug, eh? I have definitely had too much coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely had too much coffee. That I can confirm. That's why I'm wackier than normal. My card, play my seafloor. Commander, I'll take that. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I'm not happy that it's not on my side, but sure. I think I capture Sphere the Bug. Let's see. More. Do I just go wide? I think I go for the capture sphere. Let's get that flying bug out of the air. Well, I guess not out of there, it's gonna stay there tapped, but I'm not playing a color that's likely to have enchantment removal. So I have very likely neutralized that. And I might as well swing with everything that it's not going to be able to actually take out. And then I'll get to draw 2 cards, get that card draw. This deck is firing on all cylinders at the moment. It's still a janky Merfolk version. Oh. And they're conceding. I'm sorry to them, but I'm happy for the win. And hopefully some gold. 100 gold. Ooh. And a pack of Guilds of Ravnica. What's in here? Ooh. My choice of rare, which is always good. And a Guildgate. What a shocker. You didn't know that you're guaranteed a Guildgate in all the packs. I forgot it for half a minute there. I feel like I kind of want to crack some real packs, but I don't know if it's time yet. I feel like I should do another game. Let's do another game. But we'll switch ourselves over into competitive mode and still play ladder. Look at that. It even tells me what I can do with my wild cards. Can be redeemed. Speaking of redeeming things, if you didn't know, I haven't seen anywhere, you can type in the code PLAYRAVNICA into your into the store's enter code section and get 3 free packs. It's the code that shows up in a pack of Guilds of Ravnica. I forgot the name there for half a second. That was terrible. I guess I go for the turn 2 Mistbinder. Land. Don't want to not play a land. I almost did. And I screwed that up so hardcore. Did that backwards. I forgot that I have the what the nerfs dual lands. I mean, it's really the best description of them. I just Commander right off the bat? No, maybe. Yeah, sure, why not? Got a blocker. A Jungleborn. I could tap out something to become unblockable. Wait. Got a blocker, so let's not use them. Clearly, that's the right move here. think I go for that combo instead, actually. Mistbinder. Heralds. And honestly, there's no point in making my creature unblockable because my opponent cannot block at the moment. In fact, I can get it for a lot of damage on the next turn. If I use command as unblockable on my Mistbinder. And then Boon, which is +1/+1 to target creature +1/+1 merfolk, so I can do both. Get an additional 2 on them. I don't like this. Ooh, there's definitely a very rampy aspect going on here. I feel like Gulta or something really big in my future here. Just go for that. Let's go for that. Tempest Caller. Swing in with all of them. Same amount of damage as the Boon, but with the advantage of an extra body. And they can come in my face for 2, but I can take 2 to the face. Nisa is strong, like bull. Maybe. Well, I mean, she's a planeswalker. They gotta be somewhat strong. But at the moment, 2 to the face is something I can afford to take. Oh. I have not seen that card yet. I am shamefully not up on my Guild of Ravnica. So... definitely gonna go with the tap on that 0/8 because they're thinking hard. Also, when they stop like that, if you're new to the game, that means that there's something that your opponent can play. In this case, some kind of instant to counter spell. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, but you know it could happen. But it could help you decide how to make your plays later. Because if you get held up and they don't play something, they have an instant they haven't played yet. Alright, let's not... Right... Tap the newest member of the team. Oh, that's attack. I could throw my Mistbinder in the mix here. Nah, I'm gonna go for damage. My thought was to throw the Mistbinder in the mix, then I could Boon in the case that there's a double block and clear both 1/1s off the table. But I'm going with it. Let's see how the blocking lands. Lightning Strike is 3. Ooh. That I was not expecting. Oh no, but they could still. Yeah, no, they just. Yeah. I messed up. They're gonna concede though. Alrighty. That was insane. Alright, let me see here. Need another. Whoops. Trying to get some stuff set up here, so maybe I can crack into one of these. But here, you have to bear with me. This is going to be a slightly awkward. Can you hear me now? And also, hello over there on Mixer. Don't actually have my Mixer chat open at the moment. I should. But thanks for the heads up. I threw this scene into my OBS in the last second, so I'm going through the Planeswalker deck. I think I might actually redeem my code and give it a try in-game as well. And land. I think that's what I'm at, is land, land, land. Oh, and the stuff beyond the land, which is interesting. I don't really get their organization here, but maybe if I read the manual, I'd actually know. Let's go through these ones. These aren't exciting. More commons from the Nerfwalker deck. Ooh, Direct Current. I like that. I like that card. Maybe it's because I've been playing Limited. Sonic Assault. And the two cards not containing the one that actually has, you know, my code on it. I safely removed that from the deck. Let's clear these out and see if I can actually pull something amazing from these packs. Also, unfortunately, can't see chat very well at the moment. Alrighty. I'm just gonna swing through the commons. Again, as I mentioned earlier on the stream, I shamefully don't actually know my my Guilds of Ravnica cards as well as I should. I keep meaning to go through them, but real life gets in the way. Okay, join Shields. Dimir Spybug. Well, that was in the last game I played. Swarm. And Nivizit Param. I'm probably butchered that, and I will continue to butcher names. And Gilgari Guildgate. That should not have been a tongue twister, but apparently it was. What's in the final pack, you ask? Well, let's find out. Dimir Informant. Again, I'm going to quickly run through these commons. Maybe I could try to get them a little bit closer to the camera. We'll focus. This is a whole new setup. This is the first time I've done this. Hey, my computer hasn't crashed again, though. That's a plus. Oh, thanks for the follow. I missed that. You're our first follower over on Mixer, on our first Mixer broadcast. Urban Utopia. I love that name. The Beatles. I've had some good luck with the Beatles before. Drake. Alright, we're into the uncommons. Assassin. Saboteur. Ooh, a mythic. I say that like it's, you know, the best mythic in the world, but I'll take it. Oh! I'm too itching to get back into Arena. Which is terrible. These are cards. Beautiful Magic cards. That I'm just glazing over. Siege Worm Foil! And of course, wow, me and English do not get along today. Of course, another Gilgari Guildgate that is a tongue twister for me, even though it shouldn't be. I am going to quickly redeem the code for this deck. While I leave you guys on this screen. Or should I just let you... yeah, let's go back to... this one. I've got an arrow in my back. Ooh. And I actually had an incremental card rule. Wow, I cannot English today. I'm only like 2 hours into streaming. I shouldn't have Magic Brain this bad already. Maybe. Alrighty. So these are unique codes you get. If this one doesn't work, I'm going to be very upset because the packaging was kind of open when I got it from the LGS, but this code was still sealed in a pack. Hopefully you guys have been getting a chance to crack into some of these Guilds of Ravnica sealed products, even if it's in a draft. Code redeemed successfully. Bum, Bum. Wait. Oh, here we go. Go back over to the game. And here it is. The Planeswalker deck. Raw. I'd be curious. I'm going to try this on its own, but I wonder what happens since I got a copy of Raw for being in the closed beta if I were to swap out just the Planeswalker. Let's see, is this truly a good is-it deck? I feel like it could be more well-oiled than that Merfolk deck, but there was a lot of singles there. Actually, honestly, this is the first time I've ever actually even played one of these Nerfwalker decks. Well, to be fair, we call them Nerfwalker decks, kind of in jest. We can play those turn 2. Let's go with it. Lead with a red, show the power. Good luck, yeah, thanks. With my luck, I'm going to face a tier 1 deck that's so well oiled that I don't know what hit me. Go for the 2/2. Feels weird not even knowing what my deck list is. I'm so used to knowing my deck list so by heart that I can predict what I'm going to pull. Not the case with this one. Plain Jane 2 for 3. I guess I'll take it. I know some of the cards are exclusive to these Nerfwalker decks. I'm wondering if this is one of them. To see if I can, while playing, get Mixer Chat open. My Mixer Chat isn't properly open still. I unfortunately had a computer crash earlier. Lifelinker, eh? I didn't do that right. I should have attacked and then played. Trying to give my opponent an incentive to block. That always happens to me. Something crazy goes on when I look away for half a second. Thanks for hosting us as well, Wasabi. Probably saying that wrong. If you noticed me opening the packs, I'm amazed I can pronounce my own name. Mixer does not want to open up for me. I feel a battle pump coming. Of course, 2. 2 damage isn't enough to really be useful to me. Weighing in for the one, I guess. So have you been playing any arena yourself there? I'm not going to embarrass myself again trying to go for the pronunciation, or am I? Wasabi? Wasabi! Oh man. That's what it is, isn't it? No PC. Ah. So you're on Xbox? Yes. Oh, like wasabi. Ah. Console, Mac. Well, I know the game is very likely coming to Mac, and also likely coming to console. Not as likely as Mac. They are running the Unity engine. I have no idea when it's coming though. What about Paper Magic? You play Paper Magic? Or Duels of the Planeswalkers from back in the day on... I guess that was the other Xbox. Maybe I'm showing my age. I really don't like this deck, though. I'm getting steamrolled. Wait, is that the Planeswalker name? Is Caller of Storm? Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, nice. Duels. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, that's what suckered me back into the game. Ah, if I could click properly. It's an exciting time to come back to Paper Magic, actually. I don't know if you've heard anything about the Kaladesh block, but it was kind of a major screw-up. The power level was so massive that it was just poisoning standard until rotation just hit. Actually, technically today, as Guilds of Ravnica came out. Probably should go for the one. The downside with Paper Magic can be trying to find people to play with. You got to go to your LGS. You've got to sometimes strong arm your friends into playing. It's nice to be, at least if you're on the computer, you can always find a game. Oh, you chickened out? Pre-release is so much fun if you've never played in one. It's actually the only constructed play I ever actually play in. Do I roll here? Should I bolt? I think I gotta bolt that. What guild would you have picked if you'd played in the pre-release? Or do you even know the guilds? I know I didn't at first. I still don't. I'm getting the ones that are in guilds. Gilgari or Demir? Nice. Solid choices. I'm not, yeah, it's kind of off, but my spelling is terrible anyways. I knew what you meant. I was hoping he was going to block that. This is not going good for me. And Raw isn't really going to help me here. Other than the card draw would be nice. Ooh, flying. This Boros deck is kind of kicking me. So when did you last play Paper Magic? How long has it been? I'm assuming you've been around for one of the Ravnicus. I gotta get that thing out of the sky. Just get another body out. Leave my adept to block. Got 27 health. This is gonna be hard to come back from. This is not selling me on these Planeswalker decks at all. Let's see. Actually, get Mixer to work. Turn my head for a few seconds and board state changes so drastically. Alright. Let's roll it up. Actually, if I go with the -3, that will be devastating. What? Oh, okay. Not since Odyssey block. Wow. That is a long time. It's just, I think Odyssey was the one right after Urza's, I think. Yeah, a lot has changed since then. They're on the third iteration of the card fronts. So the first iteration to the second iteration was the most drastic. The newest one, they look pretty much the same, but they just added a black border on the bottom. Man, so yeah, that's is it 20 years ago? That life gain. Wanted it. Oh, they both got lifelink? I guess myself. Yeah, something like that. It's probably not a good idea to actually put a number on it. Oh, you're trying to Google the set order? I should know that better. I know Odyssey was really close to the Urza's days because I actually personally first when I played stopped playing during Odyssey. I played through Urza's into Odyssey. I will also Google the set list because that seems like a more productive thing than this match I'm in. I gotta get that thing. Gotta get that thing off. Board. Odyssey, where does that? Right, Mercadian Masks was after Urza's. Right, Odyssey was 2001. I actually cracked some Odyssey packs sometime in the last year. Just for the memberries. I'll pitch that. I think there may be a video of me doing that on our YouTube channel, but I'm not actually sure. That may have been one that didn't see the light of day. As that unfortunately happens. I got a block. I'm too busy living on the memberries of old sets and not in this game. That's what I'm going to blame it on. Not my less than stellar playing. Even though I'm sure that's 100% the problem. Even if I double block that. Still gonna gain life. I guess this is an okay rare. Kinda have to play it. Oops. Trying to get my mixer chat out. A little bit of feedback there. Ooh, an island. So what I needed right now. Not. There's no coming back from this game. I am just gonna let my opponent win. And I'm gonna go play a game with what I thought was my janky Merfolk deck, but turns out is not as janky as any officially sold Magic products. Go figure. But that goes to show you that you probably shouldn't buy a Nerfwalker deck. I know I probably won't be next time. Well, that's not true. Unless you plan on fighting with just, Buddy or something. Hashtag table flip. Yeah, pretty much. That is definitely a downside to playing digital Magic. Table flips get really expensive. Gotta buy new screens every week. I mean, you could just not flip the table, but that's ridiculous. Now, honestly, I didn't actually expect to do very well with the deck. Oops. But I got me a pack. Let's open a digital pack. Hey, Tezzeret! That's my second Planeswalker I've unpacked in digital. If only I could have that kind of luck in paper. Alright. Let's wash the taste of failure out with some merfolks, which I could still technically fail with, but you know. My opponent's name is Big Bird. That is hilarious to me. I don't know how, but somehow as a teenager I got the nickname Big Bird from like grade 8 to like grade 10. So I feel like I'm fighting myself at the moment. Oh, now that I think about it, maybe people are just telling me I was a fat lady. Oh, and they're saying hello, too. Ah, let me... say hello as well. Miss Binder. Luminous Bonds. It's basically pacifism. I could quasi-duplicate, but... is it worth it? Not a powerful enough card. An Arya spell, eh? I could go for a little bit of Green Lander about now. I might not be able to wash the taste of failure out of my mouth. Yeah, that was well executed. Well executed? Hi, I have been streaming too long. I guess I'll just copy the Tempests. Because then at least that will tap him out. I really need to get myself more acquainted with the Guilds of Ravnica cards. Clearly he is built around just one single combo, and it is working for him. Ah, I should have blocked that. Hey, finally! I've got myself some green land. Now the question is, do I go wide or do I pump? I think I gotta go wide here. Yeah, clearly I am not firing on all cylinders. That is not the card I thought it was. Sacrifice creature to it. Hey, finally, more forests. Might as well go for the pump here. And I'm going to quasi-duplicate pump, and I'll pitch command the speaker. At least I can get that double buff. Now I can double block. Oh, actually, I can play a commander as well. And maybe, just maybe, I can get rid of that 6/7. That's... This is looming over me. Yeah. What does he have in his hand? That's my question at the moment. You know what? I'm throwing everything at this thing. The best he's got is Titanic Growth, which is +4/+4. Yeah, there we go. I will keep my flash creature. Yeah. I was tempted to swing in there, but I really need to be the one who decides how damage resolves. However, I'm hoping that Knightly Valor is not Knightly Valor. The Druid of the Horns, that's what I'm thinking about. Is an important piece. I'm gonna flash that in so he has to think about what he attacks with. Probably should have done that in response to attack, but no point in playing that. I'll keep it as a bluff. I have a card is Kumena Speaker. I can't Speaker Varaska. I should know the name. I know it's Kumena. If I could pull that, that would get me the ability to start pumping my creatures, or at least swinging in for unblockable damage. Four flying. That's not good. Yeah. Now I'm really in a precarious situation. If I attack, that stuff dies. That's bad for me. I've got no choice. I can't keep taking that damage. Unfortunately, though, I am not really set up to deal with stuff in the air. But if I swing, nah. If I swing, I'm dead. If I don't, I'm almost dead. I'm not in a good position. That's 4 overhead, bringing me down to 1. I've got 1 more turn to do 17 damage. I am not rocking a deck that's gonna have 17 damage out of nowhere. Yeah, Forerunner with the Herald doesn't really help me. Nothing I can pull that would protect me in the air. Only I could draw that card right now. I could concede, but I'm gonna make him get the win himself. And I lose. Well, so much for washing out the the taste of failure. Yeah, I also thought I had that for a second there. It happens. I was not... Ooh, 750 gold. I was not pulling any land early for my greens. It's all blue. That really hindered me there. Let's try another. I'm also... The Merfolk deck is really low on my curve here, so I'm trying to get my wins squeaked out pretty early. I don't tend to fare very well when games drag on that long. I think I have to mulligan this. I hate mulliganing. There we go. I'll keep it. Hopefully this does not turn into a repeat of the last match. The River Sneak is a good card to have, though. It's unblockable, and every time I play a creature, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. For any merfolk. Thanks. I might actually need the good luck. Oh, thank you. I'm left with a really good move now. Choice of moves. I could River Sneak. Oh, actually. I kind of want some blockers out there. I could Mistbinder, giving this +1/+1 as long as this is around, and then it gets +1/+1 for the end of turn. Or until end of turn. Play that as well. I think I gotta pump everything. So I gotta go second forest, Mistbinder. And then a Kumena. Leaving myself a little open, but I might as well swing in for that 4. At least I can block. Oh, Ravenous Chapacubris. And there goes my Mistbinder. Can still block. Oh. I gotta kill some stuff. Well, I was hopeful with this match, but things are going a little rough. Boo indeed. Boo indeed. How dare my opponent play Magic? Skillfully at that. Oh, man. If I take all of it, I'm in a bad place. If I double block the Chapacubra, I've board wiped myself. And gotten rid of my blockers. I think I just gotta prevent the 3. Try and keep a River Sneak alive. Secret Streams. Good card. Not one that's gonna save me, but a good card nonetheless. It's still stabilized though. What I've got going for me is my creatures are cheap. Ah, oh, murder! Murder! Oh! That card was murder! Oh, wait. That was totally on me. Oh, I was dead on the next one. Well, So much for washing failure out of my mouth. I think it might be time. Yeah, so rough. It happens. I feel like I had to go through like streaks of like winning constantly or losing constantly. And the day started with winning constantly, moved into losing constantly. I think I might need to go get something to eat. I've been streaming for a while, but thanks a lot, Wasabi, for hanging out. Thanks, Lord Sluffman, who was hanging out on YouTube earlier, and Wasabi was hanging out on Mixer. We shall be live again, hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to try and do a live stream tomorrow. If not, for sure Monday. We will be streaming to Mixer now. So be sure to come back and check us out. And thanks for the follow, and thanks for the chats, Wasabi. And have a good evening. And I'm not saying you should get back into paper magic, but get back into paper magic. With that, we'll catch you on the next one.